Okay, this is a longer question, and you need to be aware with the longer questions you are assessed on your ability to give a logically ordered answer. So let's look at it and how we would order it, and then we'll write an answer. It says there are 4 types of system software. The operating system is one type. Now it says name 3 other types. Okay, so that is one of the first things we've got to do. So I'm going to put 1 by it. And describe the role of all 4 types. So I'm going to split this into 2. So look, you've got describe the role, and then you've got of all 4 types, so including operating systems. And it does say here, fourthly, use examples to illustrate your descriptions. So if you're thinking of how to write this, this is the way to write it. So we've got to give the type, we're going to name all 3 types, and then we've got to describe all 4 types. We're using examples, as it says in the question. And the key word here is illustrate, okay? So it's got to make it clear what we're talking about. Right, so let's look. So the other 3 types, so I'm going to use a sentence to start with. The other 3 types are translators, utility programs, and library programs. Okay, so that's my first sentence. So I've done this bit. So if you are helping yourself, right, you've done that. That's all done. Now we've got to describe the role of all 4 types. So I'm going to take these in turn. Okay, so I'll just use different colours to help us with this. So I'm going to say the role of the operating system, because that's the first one that was mentioned, is to hide the complexity of the hardware from the user and manage the resources. Okay, so that's what it's got to do. So that's its role, that's its job. And then, so I'm going to say, for example, I need to give one example. For example, it works with the, let's call it secondary store, to save files, okay, that the user sees, sees pictures of this. Okay, that's what we can say. So we don't need to say too much with 6 marks, and now we need to say the role of the other ones. So let's take them in order. The role of translators are to convert, remember it's to convert source code into executable code. Okay, now it's difficult to give examples here because what we need to do is actually say what each one is really. So, for example, an assembler translates assembly code and into binary. Okay, we don't need to give all three. We should be just giving some. Okay, so let's take the next one. The role of utility programs. Are to provide it's called maintenance routines, I would say. Maintenance, security and optimization routines. Okay, give an example. For example, PC would need a virus checker to protect against viruses or virus attacks. Okay, so far, let's just review our answer so far. So I've done, how many have I done? I've described the role of one operating system. Okay, so I've done one. I've done two of the translators. I've talked about utility, three. So I've got one more left. Okay, let's do this in black. So the last one, the role of library programs are to provide pre-compiled or pre-built or pre-written, let's call it, pre-written code for use by programmers okay, for example using libraries for games, let's say for objects in games, so let's do that, for objects in games, e.g. let's clarify that further, a bullet. Okay, so there we've done the 4 there, okay, and that will be fine.